Welcome back to the Hideouts. We are the usual rejects. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
My name is Dr. Thick, aka Cameron Lopez.
And it is just the two of us today. Christian got a little case of ligma while he was locked up. Kevin actually passed it on to him. Kevin, why would you do that?
I don't know. I just felt spicy for him.
Oh, so yeah, he's in solitary confinement because of the ligma. They gotta treat him, or else he's gonna get double ligma. And obviously, you know you don't want that. But of course, this is a show where we talk about film and TV news every single week. As per usual, there are timestamps down below. And today, we are talking about Beetlejuice. We are talking about Transformers. We are talking a little bit about Star Wars, and of course, we are talking about Spider-Man. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started. Kevin, how are you doing today?
Pretty great. I got a free bike.
Oh, yeah. We just had a conversation about this off camera. Kevin got a free mountain bike that has mold on it. Not mold, grass on it. My bad.
Yeah.
Pretty fire though.
I know.
But pretty sickington. But our first story today is that Beetlejuice has finally released in theaters. And after a film that basically nobody wanted to watch came out, it's not doing too bad. It's currently sitting at I will tell you right now, it's sitting at a 77% on Rotten Tomatoes. Let me get the box office for this, because I saw a couple numbers, but I think now, yeah, that's what I saw. Let me see. Let me read.
You know what's funny about it? It's the fact that, you know, it's like everyone hyped, the commercials for it got hyped up, and I think there was other ad commercials that hyped up just to be like 77, really.
Yeah, but I feel like I don't know, I think that's better than what I expected, because at the end of the day, like, who's actually gonna, who really wanted this film? Okay, I do have some numbers. Wow, on a budget. Bro, people are only watching it for Jenna Ortega and Winona Ryder. Let's be honest here. It opened with 110 domestically, but do you want to take a guess at how much money it's made worldwide?
How much did we get in box office?
Yeah, how much did it make worldwide so far? Because okay, it's on a budget of here. I'll tell you the budget. It's got 100 million. How much has it made worldwide? What do you think?
So the budget is 100 million.
Yeah.
And worldwide, I say 300.
Okay, it has made a whopping 172 million worldwide.
Oh, that's shitty.
Yeah,
that's shitty.
Yeah. These are.
I expect maybe a decent, like
numbers.
Another milli or maybe 2 milli, but that is shit.
I mean, it did come out a week ago, but it's only gonna go down from here.
That is not good, though. That thing should have. With a 77% Rotten Tomato, you maybe get another milli back, or maybe $1.5 million. But nah, you made your money back and a little bit on the side.
That's it. Yeah, that's about it.
That's not good.
No, it's not. Also, like we said, who asked for this film? Nobody wanted it. No, but I guess 77%, it's decent. But like, that's rough, dude. The marketing has been fucking crazy for this show. Like they did a collab with Roblox. We talked about that with Denny's. Like, you know what? Oh yeah, let me get the Beetlejuice pancake. What?
Who the fuck wants a Beetlejuice pancake?
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, let me get the Beetlejuice pancake with the green sauce. Oh hell nah.
I'll be honest with you, I never watched Beetlejuice, but I don't really like to see Beetlejuice because I feel like it's one of those things that every person, like, I feel like some people just hype it up, be like, I love Beetlejuice and be like that, but yeah, you're probably doing. I feel like Beetlejuice is kind of like it's like the thing of, you know how like Disney parents are, like Disney adults?
Yeah.
That's how it feels like. Beetlejuice is like that. It feels like they're like the Disney adult people, but it's not being a full Disney thing. It's just one single thing. They're all like fucking hyping that shit up. I'm like, dude, calm the fuck down. It's a single fucking movie. Can't be that great. You know what?
Yeah, honestly, I get what you're saying. I understand it. Because it is kind of that. Like, these are like this is like a very specific niche like group of people who actually watch this film growing up. I watched it one time, but honestly, it's not my cup of tea. Like, I didn't think it was all that good, but then again, I also didn't grow up with it, so I don't really have like the nostalgia for it. Right, so it just wasn't it for me. But yeah, now it's out. It's there. People can watch it, I guess. Are we ever gonna watch it? Probably not. Kevin, I don't think you want to watch
care
it.
enough about it. I'm being honest.
Nah, neither do I. Yeah. But moving on from that, we are moving on to our second article. We're gonna turn the page a little bit. This is a little bit more sad, but James Earl Jones, who infamously voiced Darth Vader, obviously in everything, has sadly passed away at the age of 93 on September 9th. So rest in peace to to our little bro. Not little bro. He's not little bro, but yeah. And rest I mean, peace, 93. 93 is he lived a long, healthy life. Like I said, people obviously knew him because of Darth Vader, but let me just go over what else he's been in, because I feel like that is his most popular role. But let's see. Coming to America. Oh, Lion King. Yep, that's right. He was in Lion King. Conan the Barbarian. The Sandlot. Coming to America 2. Obviously Star Wars. Doctor Strangelove. The Sandlot 2. Oh my gosh, dude. He's been in a whole lot of stuff. Lion King 2. The Robots movie. That one weird Robots movie. More Star Wars. Fantasia. My gosh. A bunch of UFO documentaries. I don't really know. He's got a great voice. That's the moral of the story here. So rest in peace to him, obviously. Yeah, I mean,
True.
Dude. Yeah. Man, he had a net worth of $40 million.
Dear God.
Wow. I know. Oh, okay. Here's what I found. He was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes in his mid-60s, a condition that continued to manage in his later years. That's probably, that's probably what got him. But yeah. And he has an actor he has a son who is an actor. So, rest in peace to James Earl Jones. Lived the long, glorious life, man. What a career. Imagine being known for the guy who voiced Darth Vader. Like, that's huge. That's iconic right there. But yeah, moving on from that, let's move on to something still not that good. I mean, okay, Tyrese Gibson. Kevin, are you familiar with a Tyrese Gibson?
No, but go ahead.
I think you might be familiar with him. He was in the Fast and Furious movies. He was in Transformers. Here, I will send you a photo of him. Trust me, once you see his face, you will know exactly who this is. Dude, I just have to look up his first name, and that's it. Okay. This is little intermission as Kevin examines this photo that I've just sent to him. Do you see the photo, Kevin?
Really?
You know him. What do you?
Yeah, no, yeah. I mean, like, I forgot. Was he? I forgot. He was the guy who played with the army dude, right? For Transformers.
Yeah, in Transformers.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, and obviously Fast and Furious. I don't
remember seeing him too much in Fast and Furious, but probably.
Okay, take a guess at. What do you think he did? Take a guess.
Honestly, I don't want to say this because this shit's been too common this fucking year, and it's pretty sad.
Okay.
Is it the thing that Diddy and Drake type shit or no?
No. It's not that bad. It involves a child, but not like that. Yes,
child support.
You're confused. Yeah, it does involve child support because he has been arrested for failing to pay enough child support. The judge handed him an opportunity to avoid jail time if he pays $73,500 within the span of 48 minutes. 48 hours, not minutes.
I'm like, damn,
yes.
You have to get that shit within like less than an hour. Like, god damn,
No, it's crazy.
But he has
1 hour.
He has 48 hours to convene the money.
Yeah, so by the end of this weekend, obviously we still don't know if he's paid it or not, but it's.
I feel like he has enough money to pay it off. It's gotta hurt his wallet, but
bro, he's got the money, bro. He's huge.
He's willing to pay it. Like,
yeah, but does he want to pay it though? That's the other thing.
The thing is, one, he gets how many. The other thing is how much time does he have to be in jail for?
That I don't know. This isn't specified, but yeah.
Because how old is the child now?
Let's see. Tyrese, Gibson, family. Oh my gosh.
Because if let's say they got divorced, the year the kid was there for like their first year and just dipped, then I don't know, but I feel like my brain goes like, they could probably be the judge, like be like, the many years you didn't have 10 there for your son, how many years you didn't pay for the child support, that's how many years you're going to spend in jail.
Okay, well, he has 2 kids. So that's one of them is a 5-year-old, the other one's 17. I'm assuming since they both, him and his ex-wife share the kid, he's got to pay child support for both. That's why it's so expensive probably for him.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Failed. I'm looking at an article. Oh, yeah. No, never mind. It was for his 5-year-old. It was for the 5-year-old.
So for the 5-year-old,
yeah, because he was supposed to pay. Oh my gosh, he was supposed to pay $10,000 monthly. This was court ordered
monthly?
For his 5-year-old. Yeah, monthly.
$10K a month,
bro. I'll take $10K a month,
bruh.
Fuck. Tough. This is tough,
brother in Christ.
I know.
Like, honestly, if you're like someone like who just works a regular job and just goes day to day life and got hit with a $10K fucking bill, I'm like, I'll be crying.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're like an actor or someone who plays in the business world like this, you have the money to pay some of that shit off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But
I mean, he's got the money though. I would assume.
The question is now is how long is the prison time? And I'm trying to see, because in his head it's probably like, if the prison time is not that long, he'd rather go to prison than pay the bill and keep avoiding it and be like, you know what, like, hey, if I don't pay this shit off, being there for the jail for 2-3 years, I don't fucking care. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna avoid it for 2 other years and not pay that shit off.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So in his brain, he'd probably be like that. But the other thing could be also, since he is an actor and everything else, like, he can't afford also that many times, missing productions, because that also will cost him money too.
Yeah.
So it's more like
true.
It's more like you can avoid it with the years to go by, but you're gonna missing a lot of other opportunities for because you were being in jail.
Yeah, true. I mean, it's also gonna tarnish his reputation either way. And so I'm looking at this stuff. It's just a whole lot of drama with, like, so he's had 2 ex-wives. It's been messy with both of them. Yeah, he's been paying some of the child support. He was paying about $2,000 a month. But fuck yeah, it's just a whole lot of bad stuff. Really, that's all it is, man. Dude, I know.
That's just tough. Nuts. Oh hell no.
Yeah. But yeah, let's move on from child support, man. Kevin, don't forget to pay your child support.
Fuck, I don't.
Never forget to pay. Well, that's Whoa, we can't dox anybody. Maybe you do have a kid. We don't know. It's alright if you don't want to say it on.
But it's kind of sad, but kind of funny is the fact that it's like, Me and my coworker, me and my supervisor were talking about child support before this.
There's no way, Kevin. There's no way.
We were talking about child support, and literally when you mentioned
so
this
funny.
actor having child support, I'm like, wow, isn't that surprising?
Oh my gosh.
I know how that feels.
Whoa, Kevin.
Not paying child support, but not receiving money for the child support.
Okay, we're we're definitely moving on. Oh my goodness, Kevin. Well, so our next article today is actually something that isn't. It was a false alarm. So we know Spider-Verse 1, 2, right? They're working on Spider-Verse 3. There was a couple reports on a couple days ago that Sony had reportedly scrapped most of the third one, and that it was unlikely to release before 2027. And basically, the whole internet was screaming out was freaking out because they're like, "What? Spider-Verse is gone? Like, it's done, right?" And then the music composer came out and he said that that's like just a whole lot of bullshit. Like it's still there. The weird part is it came from a relatively reliable source. So then it's just what yeah, I don't know. It's messy, man. Like, it's messy. It's a messy thing right now. Cause like, why? How? You know?
Probably someone just said it failed. That way, just like maybe there's a way of like they said, oh, it's stopping, and make their own go like, why? And like, I don't want to say it's a business tactic saying, oh, like they say it's like, you know, they're gonna scrap it. Because if you say something is gonna be scrapped from something that's really good, you're like, dude, what the fuck are you scrapping something good everyone's gonna want?
I know.
But next minute, there's someone out there being like, wait, it could also be another thing, but like, I did not agree to this. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Dude, imagine how the directors must have felt.
They probably had their hearts dropped, going like, oh, hell no.
Oh, hell no. Wait a second. I'm seeing a report that they've parted ways with the directors of the film, Chris Miller and Phil Lord. Did I get that wrong? Chris Lord, Phil Miller. I don't know, man. They've got oddly weird names that go together. Spider-Verse 3. Because I'm seeing here an article that they've parted ways with the directors over some kind of money issues. Wait. I gotta see this. Now.
Bro,
Okay.
digging in the dirt now.
Dude. Yeah, dude. This is... Wait. Spider-Verse 3 directors. Let me see this. Wow. What? Yeah, okay. I mean, obviously, the movie's been delayed. It just... Okay. I'm seeing other Spider-Man stuff here that we're gonna talk about. What the heck? I don't know, man. This was made by... I don't even know if I can say the name of the guy who released this information. I don't know, man. I don't think Spider-Verse is scrapped. And if it is, that's very stupid. I don't see anything about the directors leaving. Maybe this was a fake article. I don't know, man. It's a whole lot of shit, man. It's really...
It's a whole lot of baloney.
It's kind of messy right now. But, speaking about some relatively good Spider-Man news, I would say so. We have finally gotten a couple confirmed things regarding the new Spider-Man 4 with Tom Holland and Zendaya returning, okay? Now, with that being said, there's a couple concerning aspects. First of all, they finally announced the director of this, who is Daniel Cretton, who directed Shang-Chi.
Shit.
Filming is eyeing to begin early 2025, and Chris McKenna and Eric Summers, who wrote the previous 3 Spider-Man films, are returning to write the script.
Oh wow!
What do you think about all this, Kevin?
Well, what's it called? How do you pronounce the last 2 other names again?
The writers or who?
The writers, yeah.
The writers are Chris McKenna and Eric Summers.
Eric Summers and okay.
Chris McKenna. Uh-huh.
Now, especially now to have the writers and the director of Shang-Chi, I see some, you know, some little hope right there, or big hope.
Okay.
Or some hope. Just because, like, I'll say this: the guy who directed Shang-Chi did a good job with everything in there, because some of that shit in there was fucking awesome as fuck.
I agree.
I still be like, dude, some of that shit that was in there was pretty cool. It had its own thing. The movie was great. I had no problem with it. The writers, and you said that the writers did which Spider-Man they did again? I forgot.
They did the other three. The other Tom Holland ones.
The other Tom Holland ones?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
If those are the same people who wrote the same, you know, Spider-Man in there, especially for Spider-Man No Way Home, or... No, it was No Way Home. It wasn't No Way Home that everyone's dogging on? I forgot.
Yeah,
then, good job on the other two, but... I think you guys need a little bit more, time to review their shit now. Now that you said they directed 3 now,
They wrote the other 3, but yeah.
If they have the director Shang-Chi, because Shang-Chi movie did really good, they may get a slighter better hope, and hopefully the director goes over the writing, going like, hopefully they write the best script ever of their fucking lives, because legit, they don't. They really getting their shit rocked.
Yeah.
Because legit,
I get you.
Because they're wasting straight up talent. Like, you're wasting Tom Holland talent, and you're wasting other MCU talent.
I agree.
So,
I do agree.
If you can't get your fucking writing the sauce onto the paper, then you guys, I think, should be replaced for that movie instead. Not saying that they're bad writers, but I don't think it was the right pick for your writing tone. If it was trying to be like that. Trying to be respectful here, because every writer has a different way of, you know, expressing their ways of showing a character off. But sometimes the writer or the director or whoever's doing it doesn't really have the best perfection of this specific thing they're trying to do. Basically out of their comfort zone. Out of the box, which is good that they're trying something out of their box. But I say run with a little bit more of a shorter films than high shit that, you know, that people are legit willing to fucking summon death threats. So I would not go for something this high ever again. I'd rather go for short films that are more like new or something similar to this, but less of a chance of getting a death threat or people coming at you being, the fuck did you just do, dog? So
I agree. I agree with the sentiment. I think for the most part, like, I get what you're saying. I guess just to add on to that, right? I think this is both good and bad in my opinions, because I think it's the same thing. You know, it kind of ties back into like how Shang-Chi is a great film, right? It's a great film, but obviously there's a lot of issues with the film, and they're not really issues that I blame the director Daniel with, because they're things that like were already there when he started the project. For example, in Marvel movies, there's this thing called previs, where basically the last third act of the film is already made using visual effects, and then they kind of film stuff, they kind of add it, and what happens is that it looks messy because you just have a final act that is just a full CGI battle. This famously happened with the first Black Panther movie where they were fighting on like next to the trains. That wasn't really Ryan Coogler's work. That was just already there, because the reason they do all this is just to like to make the schedule go faster, right? And it's clear that also happened with Shang-Chi. You know, that's why there's a lot of messy CGI in it, because it was already there. And all the things that he did well within that film show, right? You know, you have that opening scene where Shang is on the bus, and it's a really great choreographed fight scene. But obviously there's issues with the film, and that's exactly how I feel about this. Ultimately, it does depend on the script they do, right? Because there's been a lot of rumors in terms of what Spider-Man 4 is going to be about, and I'm kind of scared as to what will be about, because Sony wants to do another multiverse story. That is their key theme, because to them, No Way Home, Deadpool and Wolverine has made a bunch of money, so they want to capitalize on that, even though everybody knows that a multiverse story for Spider-Man is the last thing that should be done. You know, we're at a point where Spider-Man, he's got to chill, man. He's got to be street level. I think for this version of Spider-Man and Tom Holland, the best way to approach him is to make a street level movie. And like I said, this is where the weird, confusing stuff comes in, because there's been various reports about what the film's actually going to be about. And as of right now, we don't know. There's been reports that it's going to be a multiverse story. I saw reports the other day that it was at one point considered to be a ground level story with Daredevil and Kingpin. So ultimately, nobody knows. Obviously, right now, I guess they're writing the film. I mean, if they want to start filming in January of next year, they got to get on that quick. But that is the aspect that scares me. Now, with that being said, I do think overall it will be a better film. Look, like, okay, the last three movies, right? John Watts did what he had to do. In my opinion, I don't necessarily think he's the best director. I don't think he has a very good visual style. He does a lot of high school type movies, and I think that's where he works in dialogue. But because of that, it kind of caused these three films to really have it didn't really have a centralized aesthetic, for lack of better words, in different like avenues of what the films are trying to tell. Like, I think with a lot of good trilogies, there is a consistency over the three films, and there's almost a creative value to them, because, okay, at least for me, right, when I think about movies in my head, I like to think about them in color palettes, like because then that way it's easier to focus on what the aesthetic of a film is. For example, the first Star Wars movie, in my head, I see a lot of black, whites, light blues, things like that, right? Or Shang-Chi in my head has a lot of reds and yellows, but it also has a lot of grays. That's mostly the CGI. And with the last Spider-Man trilogy, when I think about the three films, like, in my head, they feel very messy because each one has a different color palette. The first one is very blue, red, yellow, gray, black. The second one is just a whole lot of gray, a little bit of green, a little bit of maroon, a little bit of red. And then the third one is just every color on the rainbow. And obviously what I'm saying is a whole lot of bullshit to most people. This is just the way my brain processes aesthetics in movies. And that's the issue with this last Spider-Man trilogy, is that it really didn't have a unified vision, in my opinion. It kind of relied on other characters like Tony Stark, or the death of Tony Stark, technology, this and that, to tell the story. And obviously, partially this is John Watts' fault, mostly Sony. You know, it's just a whole lot of companies trying to put their hands on one thing, and you end up with something that doesn't always feel authentic. I think, like I said, I mean, I feel bad for John Watts, but like, for example, when I heard that he dropped out of the Fantastic Four project, I wasn't complaining, because I don't see his vision, right? I don't see his vision. You know, it's his own thing. But with Daniel Craig, Shang-Chi showed that he had a better vision, and he's also directing the live action Naruto movie, and he's a fan of stuff. He's a fan of anime, superheroes, and so with him, I have a little bit more hope. All in all, this is just to say that if they give him a good script, this could be really, really good. You know what I mean? Look, this guy was supposed to direct Avengers Kang Dynasty when that was still going on. So the fact that they considered him for a movie that big shows that he's got something here that we don't really know yet. Obviously not until Spider-Man 4 comes out. Like he's got some kind of sauce, bro. They want him for Avengers King Dynasty, for Naruto, for this, for Shang-Chi too. Like this guy's got to be cooking, you know? You feel me? So we'll see what he does with Spider-Man. I mostly have hope, but I won't really have, you know, the most excitement until I see something, until I see either a suit, a trailer, and hopefully the suit is the one from the end of No Way Home. Hopefully they don't just give him a new suit. But yeah, you know, those are my thoughts on Spider-Man. Also, it's ironic because I have a No Way Home poster in my bag. I got it as a gift. It looks nice. But yeah, you ready to move on from that? That was a whole lot of.
No, yeah,
I just spoke a whole lot.
It's a whole topic because everyone's like, I'm a Spider-Man fan. You're a Spider-Man fan. Well, more like you and Christian are the most Spider-Man fan out here. I'm more like, I like Spider-Man. I'm chill with them. I fuck with them. It's technically the iconic thing for everyone. So
he is. He's a universally beloved character for sure.
He kind of plays a big role when it comes to certain places. So
I agree.
He's not really someone you take nonchalant and be like, here you go, take this shit. I'm like, nah, dog, give me something real.
Yeah, nah, give me something real. I like that.
He's like a cheeseburger.
You know what is? He's like a cheeseburger. What a great analogy.
Yeah, he's like an the cheeseburger is the most iconic thing. It basically is the most iconic thing you can eat. Tastes good, it feels good. It's there when you're sad. It's there when you're mad. It's there when you're fucking depressed. It's there when you feel, you know, chilling with your homies. Same thing with Spider-Man. You're like, oh my god, it's Spider-Man. Hey, Spider-Man. Oh, I like Spider-Man. Oh, look at Spider-Man plushie and everything else. And like, I feel sad. Give me more Spider-Man. I'm like, here you go.
Very true.
Spider-Man's like a cheeseburger.
Spider-Man. And just like a cheeseburger, it's also easy to mess up a cheeseburger.
Exactly.
Yeah. But you know what isn't real or authentic is the presidential debate. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because it was streamed on Disney Plus and Hulu for everybody to watch, man. Because, you know, doesn't everybody want to watch politics on Hulu? What do you think about this, Kevin?
I don't understand. They said this was on Disney Plus, right?
Yeah, so like the debate that happened a couple days ago.
Why the fuck are you putting it on Disney Plus? Isn't that supposed to be a kid-friendly show?
Hey,
you know what? If it's for the fucking adults, okay, there you go. They probably know what the fuck they were doing. But if Disney's supposed to aim for, you know, for kids and everything else to grow up more with them, be like, oh yeah, this and that, then why the fuck do you want the kid to watch a politic thing, dog? Let the kid fucking let the kid watch. The kid's gonna want to watch fucking Bluey or fucking something like. I want to watch
Spider-Man.
Or Spider-Man, something like that, dog. It's not fucking the politics, dog. Then we're gonna see some old fucking white dude and some freaking lady that like straight up was like, bro, the fuck they gonna want to watch them, dog? They'll be like, they're probably gonna go to bed instead.
It's such a weird thing to put on a streaming service. Why, you know? Just such a doesn't look.
It doesn't make any sense.
No, I don't really rock with politics. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. It doesn't matter. I'm never gonna say my political views because it does ultimately that shit fucking stupid, you know. Yeah. So, but if you for some reason are really obsessed with politics, you wanna. I mean, if you're really obsessed with politics, you probably shouldn't be here because, like, you know, why, right?
I'll be honest, like this straight up. It's like I don't understand. Like, with me, politics is kind of like a weird thing to talk about because everyone who talks politics is kind of like, it's one of those things. Like, if you say something you like the other person, you start hating them because you like the other person instead. So you start becoming unfriends with them because you like the other person. So it's like,
God, it's so
that's
weird.
The thing is that's like, why the fuck? Okay, as soon as they mentioned a president's name, they're like, why the fuck are you choosing him, huh? I'm like, because I chose him because he said something I agree with, so I want to choose him. Same thing for you. If you chose the other person because you agree with them, because you chose them, not because the other way around. Yeah, I get that. Everyone has. Every president has done something but shady behind their back and everything else. That's not fucking new at all. And at this point, every fucking president's been up, always done something shady. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Every president, there's no ifs or buts or whats. Everyone knows. Everyone's choosing. Everyone's done things, and they still chose them. So
yeah, in
the end, it's kind of like they're also human too. Like the fuck, it's like you do the same thing. You did something shady back then once, or as as a person, or did something dumb, and that's it's the same thing here.
Yep. Yeah.
So it's like,
yeah, I agree.
You chose him because you chose him. You agree. He said something you agree with. You agree with him. Same for the person. You agree with them because you agree with them. Simple as that. You basically can disagree on agreeing the fact that you don't like the other person, but you should not be hating the other person who agree with it, especially if they understand what the fuck is going on. It's more like, let's be respectful and civil here. That's not a start a fight. Just have a nice argument right here, a nice little conversation here. And if you don't agree with it, and just be like, okay, I don't agree with it, but I'll let you be because you chose it because you want to, not because I don't like it, or not because I don't fully support this. But you know what? You choose it because you chose it, not because whatever. So in the end, you do you, I do me. If we don't agree with it, that's fine. But I'll still like to be friends and everything else because, you know what, we'll chill like that in every other realm.
I like that sentiment. It's a very great sentiment. It's beautiful.
Anyways.
And with that, I think it's time to talk about something a little bit more lighthearted. Let's raise the mood here. And what's more lighthearted than that? The Transformers anime special that was released by Studio Trigger. See, I was originally going to talk about Disney getting sued, but we're not going to get there yet. We'll talk about this right after. But yeah, Studio Trigger, obviously infamous anime studio, has released a little special, little 3-minute video for Transformers and their little anniversary. Did you see this video? And if so, what did you think?
No. I didn't know there was this Transformer thing, honestly. I did not know.
Okay, here's what I'm going to do.
I remember only everyone talking about Transformers 1. And I can't keep up with the Transformer thing sometimes. It'll be like, once in a while, it'll be like, you remember Transformers, but sometimes I feel like Transformer just pops out of thin air and be like, here you go, guys. Here's a Transformer thing that we haven't popped in a while, but here you guys go. Like, okay. Thanks, guys.
Alright, well, I'm going to send this to you, and while I talk about it, you watch this, and then after that, you can let me know what you think, okay? It's pretty quick. It's only 3.5 minutes, so it's relatively quick.
40? Okay, what the fuck? It's kind of cool, not gonna lie.
Okay. But, no. It is actually very, very, very cool. Basically, it's like, I don't know, it's like this culmination, this little collage of videos based on quite literally every single Transformers timeline since the history of the franchise. Like, you have like 20 different versions of Optimus Prime and 20 different versions of Megatron, and it's kind of just it's a thing for the fans. It's a love letter to Transformers fans. It's really sweet. The one thing is, it makes me wish that we had an animated, like an anime Transformers show, because god damn, this art style is so beautiful. I love dude, every shot is good. You could damn. For being 3.5 minutes long, this is a powerhouse of a thing. This little video. Like I said, it's quite literally just a love letter. It's meant for longtime fans of the franchise like myself, who have been there since the beginning. And yes, I know I was not born in the 80s, but I grew up on G1. I grew up with literally all Transformers media. Like, Transformers and Power Rangers have probably been like the two staples of my life that have stuck with me ever since I can remember what thinking was, how to think, how to know. And so this, like I said, a video like this was definitely made for me. It's really sweet. You see every continuity, a bunch of characters, all the human characters actually who've ever showed up. The animation's also just so beautiful and crisp. There's a shot, dude. Okay, first of all, this whole thing is straight up an anime opening. There's a shot where you see 3 different versions of Optimus Prime just standing there in the sunset. Bro, that shit is fire. That's like, it's wallpaper. I mean, this whole thing is a wallpaper, but it's like so it's so anime. It's something you see in like the ending of of like a really sad anime or something, where you have characters who just died just like standing on a field. You know, the very classic stand in a field, turn your back towards the camera, look cool. It's what that reminded me of. It even has a scene. This is such a weird comparison. It even has a scene that reminds me of future Gohan's death from the Trunks Dragon Ball Z movie. Very niche thing to say. Not really. Actually, no. Dragon Ball Z is not niche, but it's like verbatim. It's like verbatim, like, and it's just so great, man. I'm rewatching it right now. They even do the classic like, oh, all the characters line up in a pose, take a picture type beat. You know, you play at the end of like a long anime you just watch, like they're just running on the beach or something. It does every trope. It does it so good. It's an anime opening through and through. I love this so much. And now, Kevin, take it away. Hopefully that gave you enough time. I don't know if that gave you enough time. Okay, the fact that he isn't saying anything kind of tells me he's still watching it. I mean, hey, I can talk about this for a very long time, but I do want to hear Kevin's thoughts. So, Kevin, when you can hear me, just like interrupt me. Just keep going. In the meantime, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I'll keep talking to this. God, dude, this animation's really beautiful.
I finished it.
You finished it? All right. What did you think?
It gave me like Gurren Lagann.
Gurren Lagann?
Yeah.
Yeah, I see it.
Literally, the fact of them transforming together, I'm like, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm like, bro, that was awesome. It's like, it's funny because it's like the Optimus Primes were just transforming with another Optimus Prime, with another Optimus Prime, with another Optimus Prime.
Dude, I know.
It's like, it's weird, but it's kind of cool. But it's like, and literally, I paused a minute when I said, wait, hold the fuck up. You probably hear on the backtrack. I stopped because I thought, I'm like, there was one Transformers show I used to watch as a kid. I didn't watch it that long. I never got to finish it, but it had a Pacific. I saw this what's it called, RC in it, but it was a Pacific RC. Instead of being
the blue one,
huh?
Yeah, blue one, right?
The blue one with that one that had a human connection that turned into, with the main character.
Yeah, Transformers Prime RC.
That one. I was like, yo, what the fuck? They put that RC in there? And like, I'm like, dude, I haven't seen her in ages. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? Because usually when I see RC, like, I always see RC in a different way. Of like, she's always pink or white, or I remember they put RC in the movies, but the RC didn't look that cool. It was still cool, but it was like kind of more alien form, which is technically the reason why they made Transformers if they were in real life, technically. So I don't know. I expected more of a badass RC in real life, but I guess it just looks kind of scary. Anyways, no, yeah, I saw that one. I was saying that, but anyways, it's like, dude, everything in there, just like, you see different Optimus Primes, you see different Megatrons. I'm like, dude, that's fucking awesome. And the fact that, like, you know, like, I still like the fact they're all transforming. And what's sad, the sad part about it, just watching this, is just like the robots are just still fighting, and you see all the fucking troopers just on the floor next to the shore.
Oh, that's right. They're all kind of dead looking.
They're dead. So I'm like, dude, as much the thing is that it's the song that makes it feel like it's badass. But if you put a different song in there, this is kind of low key semi sad. It can be just because how much the wars keep going.
I mean, you know, that's what Transformers is about, though. It's always
basically
about
it's just war.
The rivalry.
Basically just war, technically. So it's like, it's badass to see them fight and transform, but it seems kind of sad that they keep going at it, even as much, you know, like how much Autobots and how many you know, how many bots are gonna have to die before, you know
it's always
fighting.
It's always been like that, though. That's like that's the whole thing of Transformers is, you know, it's always, you know, they fight.
Always fight.
God.
Are we
fire though, huh?
So it's gonna be into a movie, or we're just like a random ass trailer?
No, that was it. That's it.
Really?
Just
they're not
yeah.
gonna like do nothing with. They just like, oh, they release something like this.
No, I mean, as of right now, that's it.
I feel like this can work like a show. I'm being honest.
That's what I was saying. I was like, this. I need a show with all this. I need a show animated like this.
Like, we need a show, but like, I can see how Transformers can get into like multiverse shit, because since they're robotic motherfuckers, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them accidentally fucking, oh shit, I kind of made time travel bullcrap. Like, it kind of makes sense to them to make, sometimes, because they're fucking alien type robotics.
Yeah.
So there's a possible way of them fucking doing that.
I mean, why not?
I'm like, I can't understand how they can land into the multiverse bullshit here. But I need more.
I mean, they definitely can. I know. I know. I was just thinking
this
the same thing.
It's kind of like a wet dream in a good way.
It's a good wet dream. You know what? You heard it here first. This Transformers anime special is a good wet dream by Kevin Lopez. I loved it. But yeah, moving on from that. So Disney's getting sued. I mean, again, right? Because they use Peter Cushing's. Okay, Peter Cushing. He played Gran. Oh my gosh! Wow, dude, I've already Grand Moff. Oh my gosh, I've forgotten his name already. Grand Moff Tarkin. How did I forget? He was a character in the original Star Wars New Hope, and the actor obviously died. And then they made him via VFX in the new one in Rogue One, and they did it without his permission. And this was told by his friend, one of his closest friends, who claimed that the actor did not grant permission for anyone to reproduce his appearance without that friend's authorization, so they never told him about it. And so yeah, he's suing Disney right now. So we'll see what happens. He'll probably win this, because like that's, I mean, it's this happened a while ago, but damn. But hear what I'm seeing here, right? Disney claims that they had a contract with his estate that allowed him to use his likeness, but then, and they said that they supposedly paid $36,000 for this right, but the court in the UK has ruled that this case can proceed. So there's a whole lot of stuff going on. Basically, Disney just used a dead guy's face. What do you think about this?
So Disney's suing a dead man?
No. Disney's getting sued because they use a dead man's face. Thoughts? Comments? Questions? Concerns?
Like, they use an actor that's already dead.
Yeah.
Well, without any type of thing, even though they say they had a contract with it, but it's like, that's kind of fucked up in a sort of way. Well, no, it's not this sort of, it's really fucked up. Like, someone slapping someone you love on a CGI thing, making the movie. I'm like, dude, what if, like, you go to a movie, they're, oh, it's kind of cool, and you see your husband's or your friend's fucking face on the screen again. I'm like, I would break down if I saw one of y'all faces on that fucking screen and didn't have no permission with that shit. I'm like,
yeah.
Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. I'll be like, dude, like, I'll be in peace, but at the same time, I'll be outraged about it, being like, dude, it's not supposed, he's dead, I'm trying to move on. Don't make it worse. And honestly, would you like someone that you know that was already dead and you're already moving on, and a studio just fucking rubs it in your fucking face? Fuck no.
Hell no.
I agree with this dude. Fucking sue the shit out of Disney, because as much as I love Disney to some degree, once in a while Disney, or any fucking company in general, does once in a while a fucked up thing or does something stupid, and you know what? once in a while, yeah, they fucking deserve it. I'll be honest. Sometimes certain studios deserve it and be like, oh shit, we fucked up.
Yeah. And they did fuck up.
You know what's another thing? It's like, I hate when studio goes like, as soon as you talk something, you know, criticize them, they go like, you said something we didn't like, so we're not gonna like you back. I'm like, then, but why the fuck, like, dude, I feel like sometimes studios should be able to take up criticism or take certain, you know, crits, and, you know, like, you know what, you're right, we're fucked up. Or be like, actually, let me correct you on that, but let's be civil with that. Another thing with that. So I'm like, dude, I don't know why, but I swear to businesses don't give a shit about people at all, which is sad as fuck.
They never have, though.
Yeah, no, but
Big
I mean,
corporations,
like,
you know how they are.
Yeah. But I mean, like, man, just be human, dog. Just have a human heart in there. Just has to be at least one company out there that has a human heart and be like, I fucked up. Let me take the criticism. Let me take the blame.
Yeah, I agree.
There's not enough people out there like, let me take the blame. I don't want to do this because of this shit. So.
Yeah.
I'll say that hopefully the guy wins. Hopefully the guy
Mm-hmm.
wins with this shit.
He probably will, to be honest.
But there's always something Disney always hides at the last minute that causes
them to be like,
yep, nope.
This is what happened with the last lawsuit. Yeah, of course. There's always some kind of caveat. You know, some catch-22 or something. I don't know. Some kind of loophole that they find.
Yeah.
That's
continue.
That's the Disney lawsuit. Moving on from that, people are also not happy about the Minecraft movie trailer. We talked about it, but things have gotten worse. And now, so you know the streamer Valkyrie, right? Everybody does. She's actually going to appear in the movie. And she was talking about the movie, and she thought that Jason Momoa was very rude to the crew. She claimed that he mistreated the crew. She thinks that maybe he was in character or something, that he was mad, he started yelling. It was not a good work environment. And obviously people are still complaining about this trailer. Dude. People are not happy, man.
I think Jason Momoa was just mad the fact that he accepted it because he'd be like, you know what, maybe it could be cool. He looks at it and I'm like, what the fuck did I just join?
I know. And then he can't opt out. You know, he's on a contract.
Literally. So he's probably just mad at himself for sort of like joining. I'm like, what the fuck did I do?
Damn.
Like, I'll be mad too if I join something and the project is shit and I have to put my full effort into this bullshit ass fucking disaster ass movie and comes out to be shit. I know for a guarantee I'm not gonna get my money until fucking years later.
Yeah.
It's like, as someone who's acting, they're not gonna put they gotta put the full effort. They gotta be on one side. But sometimes people who like this, you know, the people out there be like actors and directors, be like, if there's a good storyline or a good, you know, if the story is good, everything's good, and everything, you know, looks cool, they're gonna want to do it because, you know what, they want to participate in something that's cool, something that makes sense, and, you know, makes the crowd go wild. Not something gonna be like, what the fuck did I just watch? I just wasted my fucking 2 hours in this bullshit. And bitch about it on fucking Twitter, Facebook, or any social media. And bitch about, like, why the fuck is this dude doing here?
And that's quite literally what's happening.
It's literally, and honestly, like, it could be the fact that he's mad about that, but at the same time, it's like, steroids are probably also another thing in there, because a lot of people in there who get ripped easily are used because of steroids, because they're acting, of course. They have to, you know, pump them with some type of juice in their system to, you know, to get them rip as fuck within a short amount of time. So it could be also steroids. It can be in there, but I don't know if Jason Momoa is on steroids or he's naturally built. I do not know because he's already older.
He's a big guy.
He is a bigger dude, and I don't know what you know, certain, you know, things with his family genetics or something like that. Maybe he has really good genetics and everything else. I do not know. I can't just say that, but if he has genetics, cool. If he's not, he just has some steroids, you know, popping once in a while, like a cycle through it. It could be a little bit on that side, but like road rage, but I doubt how. I don't know if you have to take a high dose of that shit and be mad about it, or a long. I don't know how. I forgot how Star Wars work for that shit again. But anyways, yeah. But if it was because of art and everything else in that shit, yeah, I will understand. Be like, dude, the fuck am I here for? Fuck this shit. I don't want to be here. Everybody was disappointed. The movie is getting so disastered. You know what's funny about it is the fact. I've never seen this Instagram reel thing, and someone said this thing looked like the season. I think season 3 or season 4 opening of Fortnite.
It looks like. I mean, it looks like a video game. I know it's based on a video game, but you want to see higher quality than this.
No, and that's
right.
Fucking bad. I don't know why the fuck we're making a Minecraft movie, and there's no point in making a Minecraft movie because the story is not that fucking hard unless they want to do something with the character called Herobrine, which I think there are.
Maybe I think so too.
Which that's the only thing I can think of because everyone's always been scared of that fucking. Because Minecraft never added the fucking Herobrine thing. It's never existed. But it was just a mod someone put in there. But it got popular enough to the point of being like, let's go find Herobrine.
Hey, well maybe there's a big twist and Jack Black is Herobrine or something. I don't know.
I do not know. But
yeah. But that's that. But yeah, that was the Minecraft trailer that people are not happy about. And our final article today, I suppose, is that Josh Brolin and Matthew McConaughey have reportedly passed up on the role of Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern show. And I do need to clarify a little bit because last week we made a lot of remarks, specifically Christian and I, regarding the Green Lantern show, right? And you know Hal Jordan, he is the way he is, but so what's going on is that they want to hire an older actor because they want this version of Hal Jordan to already be established in the universe, and so that's why they went for a Josh Brolin. And they wanted a young Jon Stewart that was taught by Hal Jordan. Interesting concept, not what I was expecting, but I see the vision. The only issue is these two pretty big actors have passed on this project. And it's unclear whether they've passed on the project because of like scheduling or because the project itself wasn't what they wanted, I guess. But what do you think about this?
Green Lantern's one of those things is really... We've seen it with motherfucking Robert Reynolds, dog. He literally shits on that fucking movie.
Yeah. I know.
So, literally, Green Lantern's one of those movies like... I feel like it's better to be animated instead of movie-wise, because I feel like if you do... I don't know, because Green Lantern requires so much imagination and so much, out-of-the-box crack, because technically, Green Lantern requires to think out of the box all the time.
Yeah.
And so half the things he does out of the box, the CGI person has to deal with it.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
So... Literally, if they want anything to go run right. Oh my god, I lost my English there.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah, they're gonna have to make the CGI person work twice as hard and pay him triple the amount. Because if you want a good Lantern story, you gotta make sure the writing's good, something that makes sense, not some random ass bullshit that come out of your fucking butthole at 3 in the morning because you ate Taco Bell. And make sure the shots are great and everything. Just basically, I'm trying to say, don't make this shit logical, reasonable, but also make it fun in such a strong way of the fact that it's the type of fun you need to have some logical sense into it.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just like you just don't fucking just toss it in there, like dog. This isn't like your typical frozen fucking food you microwave in the fucking microwave. This is a fucking thing you gotta cook up nice and slow.
Yeah.
Like you gotta oven roast it for 3 hours or 5.
I love it. It's true though. It's true though.
Slow. Yeah,
all of the DCU can't mess it up.
Yeah.
But
I'm gonna feel bad for that CGI person.
Oh, this dude, always so much work on them. But Kevin, I have bad news for you. I think you cooked the food a little too hard, because the police are outside your door. You set everything on fire with all the words you were just talking about. So now they want to arrest us, Kevin. Not again,
Hey
dude.
man,
What
I'm
the
just
fuck,
spitting facts, dog. They can't handle the heat.
you spat too hard, man, bro. We're sitting in fire right now. Come on.
Let me get the spit on their face, man. I'm gonna make sure I slap them with my fucking foot up their ass.
All right. Well, we're gonna go steal Christian back from solitary confinement. Even if we catch a Ligma, we gotta save the boy. We're not leaving without him. So,
hey mate, just give him a good old kissers. You'll be fine.
Tuck him in, kiss him goodnight. You'll be good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. My name is Neco, aka Prince Productions.
My name is Dr. Thick, aka Kevin Wopish.
And we will see you guys next week. See ya.
Ahoy, mate.
I'll say deuces. I gotta say it for Christian. Alright, I'm done.